Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Hindus believe in the concept of life after death. In the Hindu Dharma, a pure feeling is that of appreciation towards our parents. The children take care of the need of their parents during the lifetime of their parents and even after the parents pass away. The children are supposed to complete all the incomplete good actions which would have been initiated by their parents. This is the concept of the Shraddha ritual in the Hindu religion. This year, the Mahalaya Paksha or Pitru Paksha starts from 20th of September and will end on October 6th, 2021. The Mahalaya Amavasya is on Wednesday, October 6th, 2021. The end of Pitru Paksha and the beginning of Devi Paksha is marked by Mahalaya. Mahalaya Paksha or Pitru Paksha or Apara Paksha, also as it is called, is the 16 days of the waning moon starting from Prathama, that is the first day after full moon, to the Mahalaya Amavasya. It normally comes in the month of Kanni or Puratashi, which is September-October. During this period, Hindu families pay homage to their ancestors by offering food and water, Tarpanam. It is believed that by performing the act of Tarpanam during Pitru Paksha, families can help their ancestors and forefathers to get salvation and be rid of the cycle of rebirth. There is a story behind the choice of this spirit in North India. It seems when Karna went to heaven on the 17th day of the Mahabharata war, when he was killed by Arjuna, he was given lot of wealth, including gold, diamonds, jewels, etc. But he was not given any food or water in heaven. When Karna asked the reasons for this, he was told that during his life in earth, though he had given lot of charity in terms of money and wealth, he never gave any food to his ancestors. Karna was granted permission to go back to earth and offer Shraddha to his ancestors during that time. He went back to earth for 16 days and performed the necessary rituals to offer food to ancestors, after which he came back to heaven. This same period is considered as Mahalaya Paksha or Pitru Paksha. In South India, it is believed that during this period, Lord Yama, being happy with all the Pitrus in Pitraloka, sends all the Pitrus to their folks for 16 days every year so that they can visit the homes of their children in earth and happily eat the food given to them. He also felt that he can clean the Pitraloka during those 16 days. Because of this, the Pitrus considers these days as festival days. If their children or progeny do not feed them at least one day during this period, they would go back hungry and sad to their places and may not feel good. Normally, we are expected to do Shraddham on all the 16 days of this period, addressed not only to our Pitrus, but the Karunika Pitrus. The Karunika Pitrus includes a long list of our immediate parents and also other close and extended relations, including wife, brothers, father's brothers, sisters, in-laws, and so on. It may not be possible to do Sraddham on all the 16 days of this period. In that case, we should do Sraddham at least on the Tithi, that is the date when the parents have passed away. If even that is not possible, we must at least do Tarpanam to the Pitrus during those days. This Tarpanam is also addressed to normal Pitrus as well as Karunika Pitrus. There are various benefits and results predicted to be received by the Karta if we do Tarpanam on specific Tithis, dates starting from Pratama, Dvitiya and to the last day. In West Bengal, Mahalaya Amavasya marks the beginning of the Navratri festivity. It is believed that goddess Durga descended to the earth on this day. The Mahalaya Amavasya day is celebrated in honor of the ancestors, and therefore the members of the family spend the day in their remembrance. Mantras are recited to invoke the blessings of ancestors. On this day, people thank their ancestors who have contributed for their life to progress. They also seek forgiveness from their forefathers and pray that their souls should rest in peace. In the astrological signs, it is mentioned that if the ancestors had committed any mistakes during their lifetime, it is also reflected to some extent in their children's horoscope as Pitra Dosha. If the children do not follow the Sraddha ritual for their ancestors properly, this is also reflected as some inauspicious happenings in their life and for their family. As an outcome, they suffer from bad experiences in their life. The souls of these ancestors do not attain salvation and may wander in search of peace. By performing the Sraddha rituals on the Mahalaya Amavasya, this Pitradosh can be removed and also provide salvation to the deceased soul. The ancestors in turn bless their family and grant them all the happiness in life. You may ask, what is the relevance of these rituals in this day and age? All these rituals and the methods are well prescribed in our scriptures. And as you all know, the Hindu religion is based on karma, performing our karma as per our duties and responsibilities. Hence, this is a karma which we need to perform for our parents and ancestors. The Mahalaya Amavasya day is considered to be most auspicious as the Sraddha ritual of any deceased person can be performed on this day irrespective of the Tithi. The rituals of this day are performed to receive blessings, welfare and prosperity. The observer of this ritual also receives blessings from Lord Yama, and our families are protected from all the evils. For all those who are required to pay respect to their deceased parents and ancestors, please do take this opportunity and fulfill your duties and obligation as children, which will in turn reflect as blessings for your children and the generations ahead from your forefathers. Thank you. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Sri Hare Namaha.